Minecraft Uncensored is proud to be part of the Geek Insomnia Network. You can find them and all their great information at geekinsomnia.com, where you can find a whole bunch of other geeky podcasts. Again, that's geekinsomnia.com.
Did I miss something? Why did I get your mass text? I'm in your contacts. Why did I get your mass text? I'm in your contacts. Why did I get your mass text? I'm in your
I didn't get your mass text, but I did get Minecraft Uncensored Episode 4 going. Today is Saturday, August 10th, and we are recording a new episode. And today with me is the wonderful Sir Viper. What's up, buddy?
I always get people's mass texts. Saying, I'm the life of the motherfucking party.
So somebody emailed me that YouTube video with mass text, and then I so kindly forwarded the YouTube link to Viper, and I'm fairly certain he wanted to kill me afterwards.
It wasn't until the sleepless night that proceeded afterwards, because all of a sudden I kept hearing mass text all fucking night. That was very frustrating, to say the least.
And the one person I did not send it to, but I'm sure he's got the link somewhere.
Oh, I sent it to him.
Yeah, he sent it to me on Twitter.
We have one dead saint with us as well, guys. How's it going?
Yes.
That's it?
Yes.
That's all you got?
That's all you
it.
got. That's all you got. Yes.
That's the last time I tried being fancy, Scott yelled at me, so.
Well, that's because you interrupted the middle of the show. That was different. This time you're at the start of the show. And not with us today is jminman.
Yay!
We've tried getting in contact with him all day today, but he rage quit last night off of Minecraft, and nobody's heard from him since.
He's probably somewhere knee deep in World of Tanks, crying that he lost his power armor to a angry zombie who equipped it and then flaunted it in front of him. I have a feeling that's what happened.
Yeah, you know, maybe. I don't know. What was I going to say? I forget what the fuck I was just going to say, but so I guess we're going to move on.
That's quality podcast.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Quality
Jesus
podcast.
Christ. I went to go say something, and then you started talking about Jamin, and I went like, I'm not going to interrupt him that because that's perfect to say that. And then I'm like, oh, now I forgot the hell I was going to say. So, Viper, what the hell have you been doing in the world of Minecraft this week?
Well, definitely not playing World of Tanks. I can tell you that much. As far as what I've been doing, I've been messing with Tinker Construct quite a bit. I just built a smeltery. And realizing that it's about just as efficient as having a macerator and a furnace in the same freaking thing. It's awesome.
Nice.
It actually outputs directly to blocks if you don't have an ingot cast, and it's perfectly fine for me. I don't care.
Yeah.
I like blocks, so it's nice. And then just outside of that, digging out and hollowing my gigantic redwood and getting ready for the first episode of the LP that I'm going to record. So there's a lot.
You should advertise that on Fiverr. I know they're doing it for LNS. You could advertise that way.
Yeah. Except what the hell are we going to advertise?
Your LP.
Why would I advertise my LP on a show that I'm on? If you're going to say a joke, at least construct it.
It was constructed. It was meant to be ironic.
No, that was not a well-constructed joke.
Fine. That's my one bad joke for the day then.
Oh, you know my heart goes out to you.
So
I tried so hard and failed.
One dead saint. What have you been up to in the world of Minecraft?
I was working on a new background that's not being used for this podcast.
Oh,
yeah.
Now that is a well-constructed joke. Too bad.
That's not a joke, though.
You totally didn't hear much. That's
jokes on
it's
you.
probably for the
Wasting my
best.
time. No, and I updated my skin, so I made that. I thought it was pretty cool. And a little bit of Xbox and mobile when I'm taking a crap.
Nice.
So right.
I think that's when most people play Minecraft on their phone.
Yeah, I was just about to say that's exactly when I have it on my tablet, my Nexus 7, and I play Minecraft pretty much when I'm taking a shit. So it works.
My world is called Poop Time.
Nice.
I wasn't that clever about it. There you go.
Excellent. What I've been doing in Minecraft? Oh, a shit ton.
See people off and making them rage quit?
Yeah. That would be one of them, I guess. I'm not quite sure how it was my fault still, but so
It's your server. It's always going to be your fault.
yeah, this is true. So I've got a few episodes recorded. I'll let you guys know that starting August 12th, which is Monday, which is probably the same day this podcast released. Actually, I'm going to try to get out on tomorrow on Sunday, the 11th. So the podcast out on the 11th, and then the series will start on August 12th. I've already got a few episodes recorded, and
Mark that on your calendar.
yeah.
And definitely check it out, because by God, Linux does quality work.
There's
Quality work.
There's some interesting moments that I didn't think were so funny at the start when it happened, but when we rewatched it, all three of us could not stop fucking laughing in the Skype call.
Oh yeah, it's good times. It's very good times.
With that, so I'll let you guys know that we obviously we did launch our LP server this week. It's been running fairly well. Playing with some of the back end stuff to get it kind of perfect there. A few people, DJ and jminman, both have created Mistcraft worlds, as I think Viper did too. Yeah, okay.
Me too.
And it still seems to be running well, so that's good. There was a lot of bugs in the 1.1.2 edition that none of us really got to figure out because we didn't stay on that long enough. But so we updated to 1.1.3, and because we've played for a considerable amount of time this week, we've run into many bugs that are quite annoying, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Like what?
Well, one thing, like if with Darkcraft, you take what's called force logs, and to make sticks, it's just, one on top of the other in a crafting bench, and it should give you 8 sticks. Unfortunately, right now it gives you a barricade.
An oak barricade.
What does that do? I have no idea what that is.
It's just a stronger fence.
Yeah.
Essentially. That's all it is.
And then,
because it's made with logs, it's essentially stronger. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So I have another account that is opt on the server. It's the only account that is opt on the server. So I said, all right, well, if it's not making it. So I'll just at spawn, I'll set up a Tradomat with, you give the Tradomat 2 logs and it gives you 8 sticks. Not a problem. Up until you click on the Tradomat, at which time it crashes the server. So we did it once, crash the server.
You know what you need? You need more RAM. That'll fix it.
No, that's not going to fix this issue.
It's not.
It's bugged out. So we said, all right, well, maybe because it was in the protected area spawn, maybe something funky was going on in the back end that we didn't really catch on to. So we moved it away from the protected area, put it down, and at this point, jminman decides, I've created another mist world. I'm going to go in it. So he goes in his mist world, at which time he decides, for some reason, his mist world is a giant sphere of some sort. And he decides he wants to take a look over the edge. At which time I say, DJ, why don't you click on the Tradomat and see if the server crashes? And he's hanging over the edge. jminman's hanging over the edge as DJ clicks on the Tradomat. So once again, the server crashes. So we boot the server back up. Everybody starts to log back. I get rid of the Tradomat this time, and I say, all right, well, that's not going to work, obviously. At which time, jminman logs in, and you just see jminman has fallen out of the world. At this point, he has everything that he pretty much owns on him once again.
Oh.
So he decide we're going to cry about that. So DJ and I decide, all right, well, one time we'll give him his stuff back because it was, it was a server error thing. Normally I wouldn't have, but I said, all right, I'll just do it this one time, whatever. So I gave him the power suit back and whatnot, and so he was happy.
Yay!
And then about 3 hours later, He decides to totally rage quit when the zombie gets his shit.
I don't understand why he thought it was a good idea to take everything with you. When I made my first Mistcraft Age, I put everything in a goddamn chest and only took the bare necessities just to make sure that if it's a corrupted world, I want to be able to, like, if I do end up dying in a corrupted world, I'm okay. I didn't lose anything major. No, this motherfucker takes all his stuff like it's a personal bank on his back. You know?
The worst part was he was looking over the edge and he knew we were testing. We all three of us were in one Skype call. He knew what we were doing. So, it doesn't make total sense to me, but it's Jmin, so sometimes that makes no sense. So that's.
His presence will be missed on the server, though. I don't know how long he rage quit, but he was great for comedic factor.
Yeah, it was good.
That's all right. I'm going to join on it again, and then I'll just get killed by a wisp or something.
And
there we go.
Viper, what happened with that engine?
Oh, yeah, I found out. I'm so glad you brought this up, Linux. I found out that Stirling engines explode. I never had a situation where one of those exploded before in the Minecraft pack, but apparently, if you have a Stirling engine that's going connected to connected to a machine that's already fully powered, it goes red and fucking explodes. I was on the first floor of my tree fort. And a tree base, I should say, because it's not really a fort.
Explain what this tree that you live in is.
Oh yeah, I'm gutting a redwood tree. Good call. I'm gutting a redwood tree in Minecraft, which is literally 200 blocks tall?
Yeah, something like that.
It's about 9 blocks wide on the base, and it gets skinnier as it goes up. But
isn't it hollow on the inside though?
No, it's fully full.
No, that you're thinking of the Twilight Forest. Great Oak, I think it is.
Yeah, Twilight Oak, I think.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
No. This one is redwood. It's big, gigantic redwood tree, and it's massive. Basically, gutting the inside of it and turning it into my personal base, and then gutting the bottom of it and kind of using that for test laboratory type stuff. But anyway, so I was on the first floor of my tree base, and all of a sudden I hear an explosion. I'm like, what the fuck was that? So I go up my ladder all the way up till I think it's 7 floors up. And as soon as I got there, I see this gigantic hole in the floor from the floor below. And I continue to go up and see that pretty much all of the redwood bark has been blown off of that entire freaking floor. The whole thing is literally being suspended in the air at this point because there's no wood left. So I had to reconstruct that whole floor using redwood bark and whatever I was using for the floor. And this all came from a goddamn Stirling engine. It's I never knew those things exploded before. I've never had one explode.
Just be glad there's no physics in Minecraft, so your tree don't fall apart.
Oh my god, that would be so hilarious though if all of a sudden you just see this gigantic redwood topple over. Just dominate my entire island.
So that brings up an interesting story that when we first launched this map, Jmin in one of the wisp protected guarded chest, he got to it and found a axe of stream. An axe of stream is an axe that is from Thaumcraft, and it starts at the top. When you're cutting a wood at the base of the trunk, it actually starts. It takes the top one and cuts it down
towards you. Yeah,
towards you.
So pretty badass axe.
Jmin apparently didn't know this. So when he finally found his redwood tree that he wanted to make his home base, he decided, okay, I need to, chop some of the bark off of this tree and then start chopping the inside of the tree. He's sitting there chopping the outside of the tree for a good minute or so, and asks me a question, says, why is this not chopping any wood? But then wood starts falling into his inventory. At which time I proceed to tell him that it starts at the top of this 200 tall block tree. And he goes, oh. I don't know if he ever went up there to see what damage he had done to it or not, but I said I couldn't help but laugh my ass off when he did that because I'm like, wow.
Really? it really depends on how tall the tree is, because they do vary in size a little bit. If he did hit one that was a little lower, the worst thing that he probably did was just kind of knock off some of the upper branches.
Yeah.
Which in some cases isn't too bad, because like the branches themselves. Yeah, the branches themselves, I mean, they layer up. So there's about good 2 or 3 layers of branches. And honestly, like if you're going to like make some type of crazy tree house on top, it probably wasn't a bad idea to do that, in all seriousness.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just, it's hilarious though that happened. But I don't think he would have done any serious damage, even if he was going at it for at least about 15 minutes, because there's a lot of freaking bark on that tree.
Yeah, there is.
A lot.
Oh, yeah. So that's been pretty much our week on that server. Again, August 12th, which is Monday, they'll start all coming out from me. I'm not. Do you have anything recorded for the next week or no?
Tell me.
Yeah.
I'm going to do my recording tomorrow. So
okay. So
you'll get my file Monday.
Okay. So there'll be episode some point during the week from Viper also.
Yeah, Viper.
And so that you can expect all that. We are working on a couple other things in the background. Some custom maps, so you can expect that coming very shortly too. So moving on from all that shit for ourselves, let's talk actually some real Minecraft, I guess.
Oh my god.
So one might ask themselves every now and then, what the fuck happened in Minecraft around this time last year? Well, we got your answer right here for you.
Yes, that's awesome. I was wondering that actually.
On August,
I always wondered.
August 1st of last year, 1.3.1 was released. This was the first official 1.3 release and included a ton of stuff, a lot of improvements and such. The main features were single player moving to the server backend, which I think pissed a lot of people off, to be honest.
I remember you talking about that.
Oh, yeah.
Because that makes it harder for some people to run it because it uses more resources.
Yeah, those people on your low-end PCs, you're fucked.
Yeah, people like the people that were playing on netbooks and shit. Yeah, they couldn't play single player.
Can we hold on? Can we just call One Dead Saint Limpopedia from now on? Because seriously, when it comes to like limp references, this motherfucker could tell you episode. He remembers things that I said that I don't even remember. I'm gonna start calling you Limpopedia from now on.
I can't remember much from the episode.
Well, that's because
I was on.
You were drunk. If you can't speak your mind, then shut the fuck up.
That became the tagline on the server.
Oh yeah, we use that in our intro.
Oh man, that was brilliant. I was just blowing Twitter up with that. I was like, this is awesome.
Anyway, continue.
The book and quill got added at that point also. So you can write your own stories in Minecraft. I have never written in a single.
All 14
Minecraft
pages
book.
of it.
Now, so
I think it's 14 pages.
And then we got the almighty emerald ore, aka Minecraft's currency, but nobody uses it as currency. Just the goddamn villagers that rip you off.
Yeah, they're
every trade is pretty useless.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I think that's a fun little section. Just kind of see what's happened every now and then. If something decent happened, we'll let you guys know what happened in the past.
You know, it's really interesting you bring this up, primarily because I think this was the last real official release that I played. Up until you guys kind of talked me back into playing Minecraft with Feed the Beast.
Yeah.
It's like I was dabbling a little bit into Minecraft, but for the most part, like I just didn't have the same itch. And I think this was like the last one that I played, and just because I was doing the release videos at the same time too. Whenever we did patch releases, I did or the weekly releases, I did videos for that. And I think this was pretty much it. Right around here was when I was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done. So
yeah,
that's the one where you tried to kill Pringles and he didn't die.
Oh, yeah, I think it was actually, because that was with the tripwire, wasn't it?
The desert temple on the pressure.
No.
Was that what it was?
Well, yeah, I tried to kill him in that one too, but I kind of succeeded if it wasn't for his teleportation. That was damn good. All right, that video is probably my best work.
I like that one. That made me laugh.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you are like, no Pringles.
I was cheering him on, and I saw you like look at him, look back, look away, and look back, and I was like, "Do it."
I'm sorry. We're taking over the show. Go ahead.
That's okay. That's okay. That's it. I've done that many times to you.
Oh yeah.
Usually
I think out something as good of a top at the top.
Pause the show.
Pause the show.
I think there was one point on Limp where I told you to shut the fuck up yourself.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember that episode clearly.
No, stop. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
The Coke has expired. Actually, it's Sprite, but you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some people have complained that the Twitch chat isn't working. Nothing I can do for that, guys. Twitch has been having issues the last couple of weeks, so yeah, it's on their end. There was a day out Friday. I was going to live stream in the afternoon, and almost all the live stream servers were down except for the UK servers. So they've been having some issues, I think.
Yep.
On their side,
they're probably getting ready for Xbox One.
Yeah,
that's what it is. They got to prepare that servers ahead of time.
Yeah, you know.
So
we're probably going to get a whole new design.
You can't type penis in the chat.
You probably have your mature filter on for some reason.
Yeah, it just says hi.
How high is your penis?
Actually, wait. So you mean to tell me that, you know, pulling your penis out is not a way of greeting?
I thought it was.
Damn it, I've been doing it wrong for years. What, in Germany? No, Doc M's going to hate me. Anyway.
All right. So what they've been working on, Mojang, for the Minecraft PC edition is a lot of biome stuff. Jeb's been working on, from what I can tell from tweets anyways, Jeb's been working on all the biome shit. AKA making the game sort of better. From my understanding is the biomes, they're trying to get them to blend better. They're adding more biomes.
It's like a mesa biome. I don't think he had a name for it, but it had a bunch of hard clay with
all the different colors. Yeah. I saw that.
Looked pretty nice.
And that's in response to everybody asking, because clay is kind of a scarce entity in the world here. For most people, and the hardened clay has like caught on a lot. My problem with the hardened clay is the hardened clay has an orange hue to it. And so when you like mix it with blue, it doesn't really look fucking blue. But they say it's blue.
Yeah, the colors are a little off. It does look really nice, though. It's better than wool.
It's kind of like a pinkish blue. So it's like weird, the colors, but...
Pink blue. It's my favorite color.
Pink blue.
Pink blue. Pink blue.
And then Dinnerbone, he's been working a lot on all that scoreboard stuff. He's tweeted out a few times that what's coming, map makers are going to love. A lot of it looks like you can count like how many. Like I saw one thing where he said
how many pigs he killed. How many zombies killed him, or something like that.
Nice.
So working on the scoreboard stuff. So with that, you know, the biome stuff, not really much they can do until they got that all worked out. So there's no snapshot for that stuff, and the scoreboard stuff, obviously, because there's no snapshot, we don't have any of that to play with yet.
They did update the whatever that thing's called,
the
launcher for it, where you could do all the beta and alpha, like all the alphas now. Because last time it was just betas.
I think we talked. Oh, okay. So yeah, they added.
Yeah,
more.
I thought alphas were included last week, but I was incorrect.
Listen. We rely on you for information, and you give us false information. Good fucking.
What
Christ.
is this, Limp? What the hell?
Wow.
I actually play Minecraft.
Oh no, we actually had a guy who basically did what you do for Minecraft Uncensored. I can't remember his name now. I See Dead Kittens. That is. He was our fact checker for the most part.
Oh, I was fact checking the whole time while I listened to Limp. I wasn't vocal about it. I just did it in my head when I listened to you guys talk.
Well, even if you weren't vocal about it, I'd still consider you a dick anyway. So I mean,
yeah,
I just pasted a link in the doc, guys. Open that up for a minute.
okay.
Oh, great! What is this?
Does this look like a Feed the Beast biome?
Yeah, dude, it looks like those fucking.
Talking
fir
about the
trees.
mesa? Oh, yeah, the redwoods.
Yeah.
It looked like the fir trees.
So this sparks another little controversy I heard. Slowpoke on one of his live
How does
streams
Minecraft have controversy? I don't get that.
kind of bashed Mojang a little bit, which is ironic considering Feed the Beast is built on top of Mojang. And I kind of want to get other people's take on this, and so Slowpoke is highly against Mojang taking, from what I can tell, anyways, from the statement he made, seems he's highly against Mojang pretty much taking the work that the mod makers do and implementing it into the physical game.
That's the whole point of it, isn't it?
But from my understanding was from the start, Mojang pretty much had said that you can make mods. That's not a problem. They have no problem with that. But they could take ideas from it. But
that's what I like about the community. Look, if anyone badmouths Minecraft, you get answer to me.
Well, I think the problem isn't necessarily that they've always had it in their EULA or whatever it is that ultimately says that they could take the ideas from the mods. It's about credit. If you don't give credit to the people who have at least originated the idea and put forth the effort to make it work in Minecraft, that's where it's kind of bogus. I mean, if you spend hours and hours coding, texturing, and getting something to work, only to find that Mojang's just going to take the idea and put it in their game and not even give you proper credit for it, I can see why that would piss them off. And it's not like it's really that hard to just add a name on the fucking credits.
Yeah, I can see where that's coming from. Yeah.
Yeah, but can they really claim that they were the originator to that just because they put it in a mod? Maybe they had the idea for that. I mean, seriously, it's not that original. Oh, you have a redwood forest. I mean, a lot of people could think of that.
A lot of people can think about it, but if you're the first one to post it, hell yeah, you could take the credit for it.
But such as hoppers, okay? Buildcraft was the first one with hoppers.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I've heard through the grapevine is that they said they got the idea from Buildcraft for the hoppers. Because a lot of people requesting that vanilla get hoppers, and they pretty much took that idea. Now, obviously, it was all coded, by Mojang, so it's technically their code. But I think some way to give credit back to the community would be kind of nice. But
I don't think it's necessary. That's just my opinion. I don't.
I think you're a dick.
I'm not saying it's necessarily, but if you could find a way to do it, but maybe there's legal reasons you can't or something, maybe.
Well, I mean, they have look at it like UHC mode. People freaked out at first. They're like, "Oh, you're pandering to Minecrackers or anything like that." But there's nothing in the credits saying, "Oh, this was from their idea," but that's where it was from. But why is that?
Yeah, because that came in right after Dinabone played, and Doc killed him in the first 5 minutes of it.
That was pretty funny, actually. Did you see the hugging version of it?
Yeah, that was good. So
they gave each other cookies and flowers.
And it's the same thing, from my understanding. Jesus! Oh fuck! What is it called? Dota 2. That was a mod to some game, right? Originally?
Dota was a mod for, I think, Warcraft 3, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong on that, but I think it's Warcraft 3.
Yeah.
I mean, Team Fortress started as a mod for Quake, I believe. I mean, there's always been mods that ultimately become full games, but at the same time, I believe Portal is a good example of this too, because Portal was ultimately designed as a mod originally. Valve always gave credit. They put the people who originated the code on the credits. They always made sure that the people who initially worked on that stuff got the credit for it. And that's ultimately what Mojang needs to do. I mean, even if it's just a matter of putting a name down in ending credits or in a freaking text file that comes with the jar. I mean, it's not that hard. And in the end, the people who took the time to write the code, get everything working properly, even if Mojang modifies the code, it just something would have been nice. And in most cases, Mojang doesn't say anything about that.
You know what question
I can see that. I guess.
Yeah.
I concede.
There's one question I'd love to ask Mojang, and that is what happened to the fucking modding API that we were told was coming in 1.2
a year and a half ago.
It's coming in 1.2.
Yeah, wasn't that the whole reason why they merged with the Bucket guys?
Yeah, they hired the Bucket guys so they could do the modding API. I haven't heard a single thing since like 1.3 about it.
Oh, well, you see what happened, Linux? They became resource packs.
Yeah. Oh. That's what that became. But that still doesn't help modding people. It actually makes it harder.
Yeah, no, I understand. I was just that's in their mind. That's what it became essentially. It's good times, guys.
Yeah. So, from my understanding, the Xbox update, which is TU12, is coming very soon, guys. As far what it says here in the doc, I'm not sure. I'm guessing it was One Dead Saint that put this in here.
Yes.
It is in the Microsoft certification process. So once they give it
10 to 14 days,
once they give it the stamp of approval, it will pass and go on. AKA, once they look at the code and they realize there's nothing malicious, they'll post it.
Yep.
They don't care. They don't care if it's buggy or not. They just want to make sure it's not malicious.
Yeah, they're changing. They're adding cats and ocelots with the jungle biomes, iron golems, baby villagers, redstone lamps. What else are you gonna get? Well, all the jungle wood stuff. They're also taking the height of the map from 128 to 256. Finally.
Yep.
Stairs and slabs can be placed upside down.
Well, this is the equivalent of 1.2 or 1.3.
Sort of, yeah. They merge a bunch of stuff together.
Yeah, because I just noticed that in creative mode you have wither skeleton heads.
Yes, and they don't do anything. You're not going to be able to spawn a wither or anything like that. But the heads are there because that's where they're going with it next. You're also going to have the corner stairs and the upside down corner stairs as well, which is great because now all the upside down stairs, everything, my wife can finish her pagoda on our level that she's been waiting for the last 3 months.
Serious Minecraft family there.
When the snapshots were coming out for upside down stairs, and I was actually building stuff in vanilla Minecraft, I was like building and like leaving the empty spots for the stairs because I knew it was coming, and I'm like upside down stair or that corner stair would work perfect right there. So I gotta leave it empty.
Yeah, that's what she did with her pagoda. Yeah, she's waiting to finish it till we get the upside down stairs. So. Zombies are going to be able to bust your doors down hard mode now. So
excellent,
nice.
Those are the big things that they are adding to it. So
I can't see not playing Minecraft on hard anymore. To be honest,
I don't play it on anything but hard.
Since I've been playing on hard, and then I played on a couple like a public server while our FTB server was down and stuff. I played on just a vanilla public server with the horses and stuff, 1.6, and it was on normal, and it felt way too easy.
Oh yeah,
like you get normal, which is way too easy, and then you get hard, which seems to be a little over the top at times, but. I have never played hard in vanilla. I've only played it in Feed the Beast, and that may be some of the angry zombies that give me the trouble.
Yeah, when you play it hard in vanilla, at least on the Xbox, I don't play too much on my PC because my PC sucks. Anyways, I digress. On the Xbox, at least, when you play it on hard, when you're first starting out, you'll get your ass kicked if you don't have any armor on. But if you just have basic iron armor, at least a protection 1 enchant on it, you're fine. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
I know, like with 1.6, hard is interesting, especially with the zombies, because the zombies now horde together, and they can spot you from really fucking far away, and they will run your ass down. Also, they multiply, which really creeped me out the first time I saw that. I'm fighting one, and all of a sudden the second one takes its place. They're both coming after me now, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? So yeah, multiplying zombies. That's fucking scary.
So
I want to know where the zombies came from because there's no like real Minecraft lore. So what the fuck are the zombies from?
I think it was just a mob that, you know,
Previous
everybody's into
players-
zombies and
Previous players who failed miserably. That's who the zombies are.
jminman.
Then what are the skeletons?
Oh, hit that one.
No, that's the angry zombies.
Oh, okay.
That's the angry zombies legs.
Dude, he is one motherfucking angry person.
Oh my god.
Because the skeletons in 1.5, that's when they became snipers.
Snipers?
Oh yeah.
And he complains about that all the fucking time. And they became snipers, and they got their bows can be enchanted. So
Yeah, with knockback, so they freaking shoot you halfway.
I gotta
across
say,
the
there
map.
was one time where I was in a situation, and this skelly had knockback or power. I'm not sure which. And because we were in on the land / in the water, trying to not die, because he also had fire on it. So every time I jumped in the water to put myself out, then I had to try to jump back out. But he shoots so fucking fast and accurate that it was like pulling teeth just to try to get out of the damn water. But yeah, he complains about that, and I said, buddy, just wait till 1.6 when the zombie horde comes after you hit that first zombie.
Yeah. They walking dead that shit. Yeah. That's what happened.
Can't wait till that happens. He'll never come back. So
Well, we're just waiting for the update for Spider to start webbing players, and Scott will never come back.
that would be the end of him.
It's not that I wouldn't come back. I'd probably need at least a month in a cold shower. Like literally in a cold shower for a month.
Speaking of that, so last night it was what, 2 o'clock in the morning or so, and
Yeah.
we're sitting there playing Minecraft, and all of a sudden I just happen to look up the side of my corner of my eye, and I see this giant daddy long leg crawling down the wall.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I said, well, if this was you, Scott, you would not be sitting here anymore.
Oh, yeah, I'd be in the next room. I'd be in the next room. And then, like, literally, like, within 10 minutes of that, a freaking spider jumped down on me when I was caving, and I was like, God damn it! I need a
making
second
weird noises. So, and I guess, again, the notes say that the quote
That's
unquote
just too damn accurate.
the shitter of the Minecraft world
Yeah.
is getting an update as well. What's that? One Dead Saint.
The shitter version?
Yeah, the shitter version.
Yeah. They're adding spiders and a couple other things. They're tweaking it. I guess you're gonna be able to see further now with the MIP mapping that they're adding to it, and
Oh my god.
yeah.
Actually,
So-
that'll be fantastic on the Nexus 7, though, because, I mean, when you play it on a tablet or a 7-inch tablet, that does get a little frustrating.
I put
they're adding backgrounds with the stars and moon and stuff like that, and the double chest, and apparently quartz wasn't enough, so now they got to add some quartz slabs as well. So
I felt it was necessary and that I should at least own the Minecraft Pocket Edition. So I said, fuck it, I'll buy it. So I bought it on my iPhone. Let me tell you,
Tell me.
on a 3.5-inch screen,
yes,
it is impossible to play the fucking game.
it's really slow, and if you play it on survival, because when I first got it way back in Olymp days, I remember I think it was probably the first podcast, I was bitching about how it was a complete waste of $7 because you couldn't do anything with it. There was no mobs. It was boring. I don't like having the mobs on it because it's really hard to control with a touch screen.
Oh, yeah.
So I just hide inside my little hut inside of the hill or something the whole time and sleep so that I don't have to deal with any mobs because it's really hard to control that. So I feel your pain.
Yeah, it's like the control. I'm looking at it right now. The controls, like where you move and stuff on the iPhone, takes up 3/4 of the screen. So and you can't even see what you're doing really. And I'm like, I don't understand how people play this. And now there's like a beta version of the multiplayer.
Yeah, it's the.
How the fuck are you going to play multiplayer on your iPhone?
I guess the same way you play it any other way.
I don't get how you
Just
play
a
it.
lot shittier. Yeah.
You know. I guess
Well, right now, the realms that they're alpha testing, there are only 4 people that can be on a server per thing. 'Cause, I mean, the maps are really small.
Yeah.
What are they, 100 or something?
I have no
blocks?
idea.
I think they're 1,000 by 1,000.
That sounds too big.
No, it's because it's
It might be
the
like
Xbox
400
one?
by 400. It's something like that. I don't think it's 1,000.
I'm pretty sure it's 1,000. Because I remember
Okay,
what was
I'll
the
take-
Xbox one? 10,000 by 10,000.
No, that one's 400 by 400 or something like that.
What?
No, it's got to be longer because.
No, it's 400 from one half to the other. So it's like 800 by 800, I think.
Yeah. Because to get the minecart achievement, you pretty much got a world to get the minecart achievement.
Yeah, because instead of 1,000 blocks, it's 500. Yeah, so
500,
it's like 800 by 800. That's what it is. Something along those lines.
The Xbox One version, from my understanding, though, will have bigger maps.
Yeah, they even got like an advertisement for it too. Minecraft 1.
Well,
This isn't even in-game play. It's just a video we made.
Okay, here you go. I go figure. Here's the wiki. It says that the
Getting ready
Xbox
to Google
360 edition. Oh yeah, I got to. Yeah, but
He's got to correct you.
definitely one did say it was a
Fact
lot closer than me. It says that the Xbox 360 edition is limited to 862 by 862 blocks, and the Pocket edition is limited to 256 by 256 blocks. So there you go.
Interesting.
There you go. Fact check. Take a drink.
Fact check. I'm out of a drink, so I can't drink.
So I'm wondering, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with the mobile edition. Obviously, somewhere I'm not sure what number that Mojang took it over, but Mojang has taken over development of the mobile edition.
Who was doing it before? Because I thought they were always doing it.
They were doing it with a partner.
Yeah, I thought they had like one guy doing it.
Yeah, it was something like that. Just, they didn't have the resources at hand at the time because they were really focusing on the PC version.
One guy in India outsourced it.
But I think I think that other guy is still working on it too with them. But
I think they're just taking a more active approach.
yeah,
essentially.
because Jeb's doing a lot.
They
of
should,
stuff
as
with
much as they've sold that thing. I mean, they've sold the mobile version almost as much as every other version.
But the 360 edition will be interesting to see where it goes from here, and because I forget what's the developer of it, the 360 edition.
4J Studios.
After this update, they're free to do what they want, so they can add whatever they want. They can do what they want. From my understanding, from all these previous updates, they had to, follow kind of the guidelines along with Mojang.
Yeah, they mixed a lot of the updates together. Instead of following.
Well,
each
I think that was
update
allowed,
at the same time.
but they weren't
Yeah.
allowed to vary from the game too much. Like they couldn't add their own stuff. So it'll be interesting to see where that goes. I don't see 4J giving that up. I see them staying as the main developer for that.
As much as they made off of it, I wouldn't see why they wouldn't.
And I think they're doing the Xbox One edition, so obviously
Probably.
they would be the.
Yeah, I think they are, because they were talking about initially, people were upset because they were saying that you weren't going to be able to swap over your 360 save files, and then they said, well, just hold on, maybe you will be able to. And then I think they confirmed that you can now whenever they come out with that.
That's interesting, because I guess the save shouldn't matter too much. They're obviously going to have to rewrite the back end again, because it's a different processor architecture this time. It's Intel architecture this time. So that'll be interesting to see what happens there.
No Red Ring of Death?
Yeah, okay. There'll be something to go wrong. It may not be the Red Ring of Death, but there'll be something.
You know those people that pre-ordered it and got day one editions? Guess what? It's useless. It's a big giant paperweight now.
And I have 3 Xbox 360s. So I was going to trade 2 of them in to get credit, because GameStop was doing like 50% extra if you.
I just talked to the GameStop guy today. It's so funny that you say this.
Are they still doing it?
Yeah, they are actually up until the 18th, I believe.
So I've thought about it, but then that's, like the 4 Xbox 360s within the first year makes me think, do I really want a day one console anymore?
No.
And I'm like, is it really worth, because what are they going to, they're both, all 3 consoles are the regular it's not the Slim or anything. So one is an Elite, so that will get a little bit more, but the other one's just the normal Xbox.
Are they red ringed?
The Elite one, maybe. I'm not sure. I got to check I haven't plugged
the
that
guy
one.
I was talking to, like, I have a red ring one. I threw one of mine out because I bought it when I was in Iraq, and it died 3 months in, and then I bought a second one immediately after because I tried to survive 2 days, and I was like, I gotta play Halo.
I don't think they'll give you anything for the red ring ones.
Actually, he told me normally they'll give you $35 for it, and then because they're doing a special promotion right now, they'll give you double money for it with your card. So it'll be like $70 minus the $18 or $17 fee that they're going to use to send it in. So you get $50 for your broken Xbox. I was like, that's more than I thought. So I will give you my Xbox.
That's not bad, actually.
Yeah,
that's what I thought. So
they're still sitting here. I've been like, what do I do? I don't know yet. Haven't decided. And it really depends on what I do for. So the other news I've heard, Generic B said something along the line of peanut. What? One Dead Say just derailed the show there by typing in giant letters in the doc, penis. Because you can't do it in the chat, so he's just going to do it in the. Wow.
I do have a quick question before we change topics.
Yeah.
One Dead Saint.
Yes.
You bought an Xbox in Iraq.
4 of them. Yes.
And you're surprised that it died within a few months.
Yes, because I know what you're thinking, that it's going to be dirty and all this other stuff, but no, it wasn't. It was because I bought it immediately after it came out. I kept that thing immaculate. In fact, every time I was done with it, I unplugged it and put it away.
No. I know you're not in IT, man, so I know you don't understand this.
I am in IT, actually. Thank you.
Well, then you're a terrible IT. Because
I wasn't at the time, but no, there wasn't. I cleaned that fucking thing out. Trust me.
No. I understand that. I'm not saying it's dirty, but if there's a thing with Iraq, it's kind of hot.
My room
Electronics and heat but it doesn't mean that it was always air conditioned before you bought it. That thing could have been sitting there for years in a sweating room.
That's what I'm saying. No, it had just come out. I bought it like launch day almost when it came out initially
from Iraq. All right.
Yes, I bought the I bought the Wii when it launched actually, but when everybody was trying to get it and they were out of copies of it, they had a pallet of these things in Iraq. It was weird.
Because it's Iraq.
It was the actual postage.
I'm gonna go pick up an Xbox One and ride my camel home.
Yeah, but so I had it. I took care of the thing. It died in 3 months. I bought a second one that lasted roughly a year. And while I had that one, I had Amazon One Click, which don't use Amazon One Click. You're going to impulse buy so much crap that you don't need. So I impulse bought the Halo 3 edition of the Xbox because you just had to have the Halo 3 edition of the Xbox. And
no, I didn't.
I did apparently when I was over there, and I had to have the Legendary edition of Halo 3, which I have a giant stupid helmet that's in a box in my closet that I don't look at. Fucking waste of money.
If it makes you feel any better, I have that helmet too.
When I got it shipped to me, everybody's asking me, they're like, can you wear that shit while you play the game? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe that would be fucking awesome. No.
Unless it's not designed for it's not designed to be worn. I was a little upset about that actually too. I felt really stupid.
I can't say much though. I do have the Xbox 360, the Gears of War edition.
No,
that one was pretty cool.
And the Gears of War, the Gears of War 3 limited edition.
That one.
So welcome to the Xbox 360 podcast.
Yeah, apparently. But anyways, so Generic B did not say penis. I repeat, he did not say penis.
Oh, he probably has, just not in this context.
Not live anyway, or not in those videos. But he did hint to something along the line that if you're if you didn't get a Minecon ticket, but you're interested in meeting Minecrackers and other YouTube people, and you just want to hang out, play Minecraft and stuff like that, there could be something along the lines of that coming.
A Minecraft
announcement.
Fun?
Down,
So it's
down. It's going to happen down in Orlando, with Minecon, I guess.
That's pretty cool.
Whatever it is, he didn't really elaborate because he wasn't sure whether he could actually say anything or not. And I haven't heard anything from anybody else, so I'm guessing he really wasn't supposed to say much of anything. But like he said, he doesn't want, for the people that wants really to meet Minecrackers and stuff like that, and other YouTube people that may be there. He just didn't, if I didn't get a Minecon ticket, so I'm just going to go book a vacation somewhere else for that, that time, if that was, somebody's goal or something. So that's kind of why he brought it up.
If that's your goal to meet an LPer, your life goal is awful. I'm just saying.
It's one of my goals. In fact, it's one of the reasons I'm so excited to go to PAX this year, because there's a bunch of them going to be there.
As long as it's one of your goals and not the goal. I mean, if it's like a side quest of your life.
I can die happy I met Good in real life.
I met Good. I can now off myself like Kurt Cobain.
How fitting, since I'm in Seattle.
So other than that, I don't have much information on that one.
I thought you were doing that deliberately.
I know I wasn't. That's awesome. That totally added validity to my joke. That right there is how you construct a joke. Sometimes with ignorance.
Yeah, maybe.
So ultimately, what he's saying is that they're going to have a Minecon, a convention to celebrate the convention that is Minecraft.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like something like that along the lines, kind of.
Because when Mojang just can't get their shit together and get a good convention, join the Minecraft convention.
It's Minecon, dude.
Minecon.
Thank you. Let's say it. It's Minecon.
People have been saying, I've seen posts and stuff people saying that Minecon should be bigger. They should allow more people to go.
What was it, 7,500 tickets?
7,500 tickets.
Sold out in a total of 15 seconds?
Yeah. But I'm right there with them on the keeping it small. I think
how big do you want it? I mean, kids, grumpy parents.
I haven't been directly to any kind of convention or anything. I was supposed to be at PAX East this year, but unfortunately some things came up that I wasn't able to make it, so I actually had to just give my brother the tickets.
Wait, what? You had hold on. I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Dude, hold on. How did you not know this?
It was all over Twitter.
He was on the last episode of Limp talking about this.
That's
so
my
what'd you
point.
play this week?
He was sitting there going, "Oh man, I've got PAX East tickets, blah blah blah." He was so stoked about it, and then he didn't go.
It killed me to do it, but I had to. Unfortunately, there was unforeseen circumstances that came up.
That sucks, man.
And for me, at least I was able to give them to somebody that could use them. I would have really felt bad if they sat there on my desk, knowing that other people wanted to go and they couldn't.
Yeah,
but that's not the point. But like some of these conventions, like Comic-Con, or is it Comic-Con in Los Angeles,
San Diego, or
San Diego,
Los Angeles, whatever it is,
somewhere around there.
Yeah, San Diego Comic-Con.
Somewhere in California. Who cares?
I've talked to a few people that went, and they just said it's too big, too many people. You can't see much. You can't do much. You can't really talk to anybody that you really want to go there and talk to because they can't really stop to talk. So, there's with Minecon, at least, you're able to meet people. You can't sit there and have a dinner date with whatchamacallit, Dinnerbone or Jeb or
Notch. The
original creator of Minecraft that I can't think of off the top of my head.
Pearson. Yeah.
But at least
Notch.
But at least you're able to meet him. Anyways.
Stop the show. Notch is on the show. Hold on, Notch.
Oh yes, Notch is on the show. Yeah.
All right, buddy, how are you doing, man? It's been a while.
I'm in Chicago and I'm going to get shot. Anyway,
oh god, you're gonna get shot. I hear the police.
Yeah.
So I think there's something to keeping a con small. It sucks because you got to try to be on top of the ball to get a ticket. What even sucks more is when I looked on eBay and saw them going for like $900 a ticket or something like that.
That's exactly what happened when I was getting my PAX tickets. When I was sitting in line waiting to get my PAX tickets, I was wanting to go Friday and Saturday.
Now you're talking PAX West, right?
Yeah, PAX Prime, the real PAX.
The real PAX.
Anyway.
The real PAX.
Wow. So PAX East and PAX Australia is not a real.
Demons to the real PAX. So
real.
I was waiting in line on the website for the real PAX tickets. Which by the way, I sat there for 3.5 hours in queue, waiting to get it. I was like Friday and Saturday sold out. Sunday almost gone. I was like, fuck, man, I'm not gonna get any tickets. While I'm sitting there, people are tweeting out, "Oh, hey, look what I just found on eBay." And then you have, the 4-day pass tickets that we're selling for $120 for regular price for $500+ on eBay. Wow, people are still waiting to buy their tickets. I'm like, fuck you, dude. I would totally do what you're doing, but fuck you.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. I get why scalpers do it, but I think I think it hurts also. The actual people that want to go.
Yeah, it sucks
because there's some poor sucker that probably couldn't really afford the $160 for the ticket, and now he's gonna somehow he's gonna find the money and come up pay $900 for that fucking ticket because he really really wants to go.
Fuck that.
And at that point, I'm going to tell you you're fucking stupid. But
absolutely. It's a dual-edged sword, though. I mean, whenever you have cons like this, I mean, obviously with Minecraft being as large as it is, and you're going to have people traveling from literally around the world to see Minecon, it's hard to keep it too small. But at the same time, what the hell are you going to do for Minecon? I mean, I know that they're going to have like exhibits and stuff like that, but I mean, I've gone to conventions before, and usually with conventions, they have multiple areas in which you can do things at. And Minecon is more localized for Minecraft, so there's only so much that you can really do.
Yeah.
So by making it larger, you deal with the exact issue that you were talking about with the San Diego Comic-Con. If it gets too large, you really can't do anything because they're going to be fighting with way too many people. So they have to keep it small just because the generalized topic is pretty small when you think about it.
Yeah, because you can only have X amount of panels. They have YouTube panels. They have custom map maker panels. So, once you run out of ideas for panels and people to do panels, it's like, what do you do?
You could do a lot, though. They could do a lot of things. Like, they could have, since they have the Minecraft with the Lego pieces, they could have giant sets of that, and then they have competitions with people building that. They could have life-size pieces of Minecraft for the kids to play in. I mean, there's all kinds of things that you could do to make the convention fucking awesome. Let me do it. I'll run this shit.
Okay, so you just maybe set about an hour of entertainment out of a 3-day weekend. Congratulations, you solved nothing.
And maybe an hour, if you're lucky.
I'm brainstorming off the top of my head right now. Give me some fucking slack.
Give me a week and I'll plan your whole fucking con for you. Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah.
It can't be any worse than what last year's was, where they waited till a month before to announce when it was and who was going to be there.
Yeah.
Well, some cons actually do that intentionally because they want to create the allure and the kind of mysticism about who they're being.
I think Lydia just didn't know what she was doing.
Well, that's totally plausible, and I'm not going to argue that.
I still don't think she knows what she's doing, but that's right.
And I don't think she does anything to be honest.
No, because all her tweets and stuff are about her exploring the world practically.
Yeah, she's
I don't follow her on Twitter.
Salary, fucking
to work once a year.
All because she did a really stupid LP. God damn it. Anyway,
is that how she got hired?
Yeah, she just did a really bad LP.
I think Notch had a little something for her, but when she turned that whole thing down, he just said, "All right, I'll just hire you. How's that?"
So you don't sue me for sexual harassment. Yeah. I'll give you a job. It's permanent blackmail.
There you go.
You can be our quote unquote, because I've never heard of a company having somebody that's director of entertainment
or fun, wasn't it?
It's director of fun. That's what it is. It's director of fun, not even entertainment, just fun.
Giving hand jobs and stuff. But I would want that mouth on me personally.
Oh no!
I'd like to make penises in Minecraft.
Oh my God.
Anyway. But yeah, I mean, they really do have to keep it small because there's really not much they can do.
Yeah.
And the more that you inflate, the worse it gets. And ultimately, again, with the dual-edged sword, you have the other end of it where if you keep it too small, you do have these people like the scalpers who sell these tickets. And ultimately, it's taking revenue away from the con because, I mean, if the con could have made that money, they could have used that money to ultimately increase their events and put more money into doing more for the con. So it really is a dual-edged sword. Unfortunately, it's not Mojang's fault. There's nothing Mojang can do about it. It's just the way the fucking world works. Yeah. And it sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah. And so that's about it for Minecraft stuff. Scott, speaking of cons, have you mentioned anything about that con on LNS yet?
I've mentioned it on LNS several times, but I haven't mentioned it here.
If you want me to mention
it, I can.
Yeah, so there's a chance I could be at this, but there's a chance I may not. I'm not 100% sure yet either way. So, but Scott, why don't you just tell them where we would be?
Sure.
You'll be there, and DJ will definitely be there, right?
We will definitely be there. We're part of the freaking panel. We better be there. Late Night Steamer is hosting a panel at Con Alt Delete, which was formerly called DomoCon. It's a convention out in Lisle, Illinois, which is about a 25-minute drive from Chicago, from December 13th to December 15th. We're pushing for a Saturday night panel, but it's not official yet. We're still waiting on word on when they're going to place our panel.
Now, if we get a Saturday night panel, that's an 18-plus panel?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm meaning
so you have to be 18.
You will have to be 18 plus in order to get into it, unless they put our panel early on. Which I told them don't do that. But
our shows, none of our shows really weren't a not 18 plus select.
Yeah, we're very we're a very explicit group of people. Anyway, so right now they're doing pre-registration, which if you buy before August 21st, I think it is. I'm trying to find the information. August 20th. I'm sorry. You can get pre-reg for $40, and that ultimately gives you a weekend pass. So you will definitely not miss our panel if you have that. One way or another, you will be able to be there. And even if you can't make it, we're doing a huge group meetup afterwards, or probably beforehand, really. So it should be a blast. And Linux, I know you said that you were probably going to be there. I really hope you go, man.
I'm going to try.
Oh, I mean, you were one of the founders of Late Night Steamer. You really should be there, but
I should. And it's it's all contained into one hotel. So getting plastered afterwards is definitely not a problem.
Oh no, it will not be an issue. The area is kind of suburban, so there's going to be lots of areas in which to drink, because that's pretty much all suburban Chicago suburbs do, is they open up bars and drink.
Yeah.
So, if you're one of those type of people, I'm not, but that's okay. You will have plenty of places to get smashed afterwards and have a good time. So
yeah. So let's close this out with one Dead Saint image that I don't know where the hell you got this from, but he just put it in the docs and I just put it on the live stream. Have you clicked on it yet, Scott?
I have not clicked on this. Let me see what this is. Whoa. Whoa.
That's a lot of sheep.
That's... How did you find John's last house on the Limp server? Wasn't as detailed, but god damn, that's genius.
Oh shit. So guys, with that, Linux for life, I am out of here.
That image is bad.
That's awful.
Just like the joke.
All right, say bye.
Bye. Bye.
I guess one Dead Saint's not saying bye.
One Dead Saint doesn't want to say bye to you guys. He fucking hates you all. Just letting you know. He's a dick like that.
Minecraft Uncensored can be found at mcuncensored.com. You can find our YouTube at youtube.mcuncensored.com. And the live stream you can always find at live.mcuncensored.com. You can follow us on Twitter at mc_uncensored. Or you can send us an email at
mcuncensored@gmail.com.